All right.
Okay, Japan has seized 2 or 3 ships out on the ocean of silver from China. Seized it as part of a war act.
Oh my
Because
God.
silver is used for making bombs, bullets, all kinds of stuff, electronics that could be used in rockets and missiles and stuff like that. So they've been seizing these ships, and China's all mad about that, and I can believe that,
Yeah.
and so far there hasn't been any war over it, but they're seizing anything like that that could be used for war. So it doesn't matter, even if it was steel, say it was steel,
Yeah.
you can build tanks with it, you can build planes with it, and so on and so forth. They're seizing anything that they even remotely think that the Chinese
They just go out
can
and
use.
capture the ship with a
They take the ship and take all the cargo off of it and let the ship go if there's nothing else on
with
there.
a destroyer or something like that.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 Chinese destroyers running around out there monitoring the seas, looking for these
Japanese.
Yeah, the Chinese.
The
The
Japanese,
Japanese are trying to get all
Seize
the
the
stuff
Chinese.
seized from China. High seas type of stuff.
had a second pie in like years.
And so they've, I think, like 1 million ounces of silver. Can you imagine
Whoa.
what that would cost?
well, $90 an ounce.
I think it's like
90.
over $600 million or more. They were quoting some prices as
Yeah.
to what, and this is not the first time. This is 2 or 3 times that this has happened. Now the Chinese are starting to bring ships out to protect their cargo.
Well, of course, yeah, they're cargo ships.
And now there could be a battle. If the Japanese are out there, the Chinese are out there, and there could be a problem. This could start World War III.
That's the last thing we need.
Right, that's the last thing we need. But it's going to happen eventually.
World War III.
Yeah, World War III is eventually going to happen somewhere.
You think it'll be nuclear?
Yes,
Yeah.
it will happen. China and even Russia has threatened that if they lose the war with Ukraine, they're going to start using nuclear weapons. And so their intentions is we either win or we win.
Yeah, we win or we
We
win.
win.
No, losing is not an option.
Losing for them right now is not an option because if they lose it, they know good and well they'll get him and execute him or jail him for the rest of his life.
Putin.
They know if they get him, he's done. And as far as I'm concerned, his people should get him and he should be done.
The Russians should get him.
Right, they should go after their own man for doing what he's been doing because it's costing them all their men and all their young men and everything, and even now it's getting into the older men.
War has always been like that.
Right.
Human life is just the cost of doing
Expendable.
business.
It's expendable.
Cost of doing business.
And we're getting, North Koreans by the thousands over there. We're capturing some of them and killing some of them. Forgot there was another country or something. I can't remember what it was, but there was another country that men were going in there. And then you got the guys.
Taiwan is in trouble, isn't it?
Who?
Taiwan is in. Doesn't
Well, yeah,
China want?
China wants to take over. See, China had Taiwan at one time. It was part of their country. Okay. Well, somehow through a war or something, they lost control over it, and Taiwan
independent.
became independent, and the United States had something to do with it, I believe. And so now they want it back.
Yeah.
And they want to control all of that stuff in that area. They fish all over the world practically, and other countries, they get over there by the Philippines, and they try to stop the Philippines from fishing in their own area. They're trying to take over everything and control everything.
China.
China, yes,
It sounds dangerous.
yeah.
You remember what Einstein said about if we fight World War III with nuclear weapons, we'll fight World War IV with sticks and
stones and slingshots and whatnot. But
We'll be regressed to this caveman era.
right, we'll go back
Because
in
we'll
time.
wipe ourselves out.
There won't be enough of us around.
No, that's right.
There won't be enough of us around in any place. We'll wipe each other out.
Yeah, we'll wipe everything out.
The only ones that'll survive is the ones that are in the bunkers,
Yeah.
and that'll be the rich people.
The elite.
The elite rich people, not us.
Yeah, they got bunkers.
They'll
all
close
set.
the door on us, and we'll be out.
But we are in sad shape.
Yep.
You're bringing us down again. Yesterday,
Catch you later,
a
man.
little bit negative. The dog and cat video was the most positive, uplifting.
Well,
But that's reality.
this is the world we're living right now.
Sad, 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 sad.
You know, you'd like it to be a good world, but
The majority of the people are good,
Yeah.
and we could all live in peace, but we have a handful of elitists
that want to take over.
that want to take
The
over.
Chinese want to take over, the Germans want to take over, the French want to take over, the United States wants to be a superpower and everything. Everybody from different countries want to. You can't do that.
You can't do that. We could all live in peace because we have
Right.
the technology
You got
to
to get
do
rid
it.
of the people up on top that are wanting to take over everything.
Right.
That's where the problem lies. It's not the rest of us workers and stuff like that.
We would never start a war.
No, we'd never start.
All
a
we
war.
were concerned about is how do we put bread on the table and shoes on the kids.
Right.
They want to take over.
But now you got things like, I don't know if I should talk about the Muslims or not. But, okay.
Probably not.
They basically want to take over everything too.
Yeah.
That's another.
Yeah.
But that's not all of them.
No,
That's
of
just
course not. They're just
rogue-
following their leaders.
A rogue bunch of people in their religion that wants to do that.
Blindly following some
Right.
small group of leaders.
That's right.
They're just like everybody else.
Yep. And who was it now? Italy came up with a law that they can't wear those hijabs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And those people are upset about that, and they told me, you can't wear that stuff here in our country.
Yeah.
You either assimilate or get out.
I
And that's
assimilated.
the same thing in this country. Either assimilate, dress like everybody else, work like everybody else, or get out.
I came here from Austria. I don't call myself an Austrian American. I
No,
am
you're
an
just an
American. I have documentation to prove it. I'm very proud of it.
Just like some
When people ask me, "What are you?" I say, "I'm an American."
Well, I'm Czechoslovakian by, from my family.
Yeah.
I never lived there. I don't speak the language, but I'm American.
You're an American.
I don't wave the Czech flag. I don't even know what the hell it looks like.
I know what the Austrian flag looks like. I
You
don't
do,
wave.
but-
I don't raise it. I
You
don't
do
fly it.
because you live there. You were born there.
But
And
I
you
don't.
live there.
I am an American and proud of it.
Right. My grandfather came to this country when he was 19. He never waved any flag but the American flag.
He came here for a reason,
That's right.
for freedom and the
Freedom.
ability to
Yep.
work and raise a family.
That's right. Something that he couldn't do back in Czechoslovakia because it
Absolutely.
was communist control.
Yeah.
Couldn't even shoot animals for food because he'd go to prison.
Yeah, I absolutely.
Yeah.
I've seen I was one time when I was in Austria. I went to the border of Czechoslovakia, and they had armed guards surrounded by barbed
It's like
wire
North and
fence.
South Korea. They got the same thing.
Exact same thing.
Got the North Koreans sitting here and watching the South Koreans sitting over here.
So South Korea is free.
All of them with weapons and whatever.
Yeah,
You can't come here. You ain't going there.
the world is a crazy place.
Yep.
How's the tea?
Pretty good. Got to brew this one a little longer to get the third cup out of this bag.
3 cups per bag.
Yeah, I managed to get 3 cups.
Is that legal?
Probably not. But it works for me.
Well, wait a second. What about all those 4 creamers? Where are they going?
Kitties,
To the kitty cats.
kitty cats. Along,
Now that may
along with
be
these.
that may be pushing
Pushing it a little high.
pushing the limits of
Oh,
legality.
my kitties like McDonald's.
I know they do. Well, they need.
They really don't need milk.
Isn't it good for them? Or?
Only when they're babies. After
Only
that,
when they're
they don't need milk. If you check your phone, you'll find out. It'll tell you. Cats can have problems with milk just like humans.
Yeah.
Can be allergic to milk and have stomach problems. And
Yeah. I don't drink milk.
But my cats don't seem to have that issue because I don't see them throwing up or
Yeah.
having any issues.
Or they're probably used to it.
Well, I don't know if they're used to it or not, but they like it. It's sweet and creamy, and actually they don't really understand or taste sweetness, from what I understand.
They're not.
They don't. Their taste buds don't pick up on sweetness. They don't even know what it is. But cold, yeah, they know cold. If you give them ice cream, sometimes they'll go, whoa, and it'll hurt their teeth or something.
Yeah.
They don't
Brain
like that.
freeze.
Yeah, brain freeze type of deal. But candy, you don't want to give cats candy.
Not
Chocolate,
dogs either, right? Dogs are
Nope,
not supposed
dogs
to have
either.
chocolate, although they
I've
love
also
it.
found out that you don't give cats garlic. Can't give them garlic either. So if you garlic something a lot, like a piece of meat or chicken or something like that,
Don't give
you
it
probably
to
should not give it to them unless you just cooked it without all them seasonings.
Yeah.
Then it's fine.
No, do you feed your cat table scraps a lot?
But
You
I
do.
try to make sure that there's not a lot of things that they shouldn't have in it.
Yeah.
Again, you don't want to feed them raisins or grapes either.
No.
That's bad for them too. Their systems don't process it for some reason. Even though they might like it,
Yeah.
you don't want them to have
Yeah,
it.
you gotta avoid.
Now they can have watermelon. They like watermelon.
The cats like watermelon.
They'll eat watermelon.
I didn't know that. That's interesting. I know some dogs will eat anything. My son had a dog ate a corn cob, and they had to
The
get him
whole
to
cob, huh?
had to take him to the vet to have it surgically removed. I think
Oh wow. Well, cats will eat corn.
cats will eat corn.
Yeah. They'll eat right off the cob.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yep. But
Well, it's a
there's
snowy
lot of
day.
things.
Let's see if we can get the snow.
Well, it's quit right now.
It's quick. That's good. It's sloppy out there.
Yeah, I see it here in the parking lot. It's real mushy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I left home, they had already gone by a few minutes before I left, plowing and salting real good.
Salt shaker.
Yeah, salt shaker.
Well, that was good.
But I didn't know that it. I didn't hear them through the night. I must have slept through it when if they came through.
Well, I didn't hear either.
And they might have been out pre-salting before the snow got here.
They could have been.
Sometimes they'll do that. Get out early, pre-salt, and then when it snows, they'll come back again later and plow and salt some more.
I'm glad it stopped.
Well, I think there's a space in there, in the clouds. There was a space in there as it's coming across.
On your radar?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
showed a little area there, so it might, the other front might come through right behind it in a few minutes.
So you think I should shovel now or wait?
I'd wait.
Wait
Yeah, I'd wait a
till
little
the
bit.
afternoon.
Give it a little bit of time.
I'll go home and have breakfast and then I'll shovel.
Actually,
Then go back to
it is still snowing, but
Is it?
very, very fine.
Oh yeah, I just saw it.
Yeah, it's very, very fine.
light snow. The drive-through is picking up. There's
Yeah,
nobody illegally parked here, is there? No. That's good. Because when they park there, then that truck can't get through.
The who?
The delivery
Oh
truck.
no, as long as they don't park right here along the curbing, they're fine.
They're fine.
It's when they park along that curbing like that guy did yesterday,
Yeah,
got in the way of the truck.
yeah, that was bad.
All he did was come in, got a sandwich and a
Yeah,
drink.
he's not supposed to park there.
And I know, and Dawn's told a lot of people not to park there.
They don't listen. They don't give
Nope.
it.
Even these delivery guys, sometimes they'll forget and they'll pull up here, come
The
in, grab a
DoorDash.
bag, and yep,
They're-
DoorDash, Hub
They
Grub.
have to be among the worst.
Yeah,
The worst
she's,
violators.
she's told them park there and come in, stay out of this
I've
area.
seen them park in the handicap spots at some places
Oh yeah,
to pick
Yeah.
up. That's not
I'm
right.
not surprised. We got other trucks besides that one big semi-delivery truck. We get trucks that come in and deliver or pick up the oil,
Oh, the waste.
the waste
Oh.
oil, and he parked right here and sucks it out of the ground out of a tank over here,
You got underground tank
underground tanks.
for waste oil. Where does that go? Reprocessing for?
Yeah, they reprocess it and bring it back. Eventually, put it back in a bottle, all processed, clean,
for
filtered.
cooking again.
For cooking again.